What's up, fight fans, and welcome back to the channel. We're kicking things off with a massive shakeup in the featherweight division. Kevin Vallejos just stunned the world at UFC Vegas 114, taking down a former title challenger and proving he's a force to be reckoned with. We're breaking down what this means for the top contenders and who's next on his path to the belt. Then, we're heading to the strawweight division where a former title challenger is looking to rebound. Amanda Lemos faced a tough test, and we've got the inside scoop on her performance and who the UFC might match her up against next. Will she climb back into title contention, or will a new contender emerge? But that's not all. In a huge announcement, Aljamain Sterling is stepping back into the octagon against a highly touted opponent, Youssef Zalal. Sterling is aiming for a title shot, and this fight could be his ticket. We're analyzing this fascinating matchup and what it means for the future of the featherweight landscape. And in a surprising turn of events, Eryk Anders has decided to hang up his gloves after a dominant performance. We're discussing his incredible career, his decision to retire, and whether the door is truly closed on his fighting future. Stick around for all the details and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss any of the action.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Featherweight phenom arrives. Kevin Vallejos shakes up the rankings. Get ready, fight fans, because UFC Vegas 114 delivered a seismic shift in the featherweight division. The main event saw the ascendance of Kevin Vallejos, who didn't just win, he dominated, dispatching former title challenger Josh Emmett in the first round. This explosive victory marks the biggest win of Vallejos' career and propels him firmly into the top echelon of the division. For Emmett, this marks a devastating loss, adding another defeat to a recent string of struggles. At 41, the question looms, what's next for the veteran? While he showed heart, his path forward is uncertain, potentially sliding him out of the rankings altogether. Fans are buzzing about Vallejos' potential, with many seeing him as the next big threat in the division. Analysts are already debating his championship aspirations, while social media is alight with discussions about his devastating striking power. But don't go anywhere, because the fallout from UFC Vegas 114 is far from over. Next up, we're diving into the strawweight division and uncovering the potential next steps for a former title challenger. Strawweight showdown, Amanda Lemos faces a crossroads. The co-main event at UFC Vegas 114 featured a pivotal strawweight clash between Amanda Lemos and Gillian Robertson. Robertson, employing a strategic grappling approach, managed to neutralize Lemos' striking and secure a unanimous decision victory. This marks a significant setback for Lemos, who now finds herself on a two-fight losing streak and facing questions about her future in the division. At 38, Lemos is in a challenging position. The UFC landscape is constantly evolving, with new talent emerging rapidly. Her next fight will be crucial in determining whether she can re-enter the title picture or if she'll be positioned against rising contenders. Fans are debating Lemos' performance, with many believing she had opportunities to secure the win. Analysts are looking at potential matchups, with Denise Gomes being frequently mentioned as a logical next opponent to test Lemos' veteran skills against the division's new wave. This strawweight battle had major implications, but the featherweight division just saw an even bigger shakeup. Coming up next, we're breaking down Aljamain Sterling's surprising next opponent and his path back to the title. Sterling's next move, Aljamain Sterling eyes title shot against Zalal. In a move that has the featherweight division buzzing, former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling is set to face the streaking Youssef Zalal at UFC Fight Night 274. Sterling, who has openly campaigned for a featherweight title shot against Alexander Volkanovski, finds himself matched against a highly regarded contender in Zalal. The two share a mutual respect, having trained together, which promises a technically brilliant and intriguing contest. Sterling acknowledges that this might not have been the exact fight he envisioned for his championship aspirations, but he sees it as a crucial step. He believes that a dominant and entertaining performance against Zalal will solidify his claim for a shot at the greatest featherweight of all time. Zalal, meanwhile, is on a strong run and will be looking to make the biggest statement of his career by defeating a former champion. Fans are anticipating a high-level chess match, with Sterling praising Zalal's evasiveness and striking ability. The former champion is preparing for a tough challenge, recognizing Zalal's dangerous jab and calf kicks, skills that Sterling himself possesses. The outcome of this fight could significantly reshape the featherweight title picture. This featherweight showdown is massive, but another UFC veteran is making a different kind of announcement. We're heading to our final story, where a fighter is calling it a career after a big win. Anders farewell. Eryk Anders retires after dominant victory. Las Vegas. In a surprising and emotional moment at UFC Fight Night 269, Eryk Anders announced his retirement from mixed martial arts immediately following his unanimous decision victory over Brad Tavares. After a storied career that spanned over 30 fights in the UFC, Anders decided the time was right to hang up his gloves, citing a desire for peace and a focus on his business ventures. Anders, a former standout linebacker for the Alabama Crimson Tide, transitioned to MMA in 2015 and quickly made a name for himself. His win over Tavares capped off a solid final stretch of his career, where he won 3 of his last 4 fights. He expressed feeling physically and mentally better than ever heading into his final bout, a testament to his dedication and preparation. The MMA community has reacted with respect and admiration for Anders' decision. Many fans are celebrating his contributions to the sport and wishing him well in his future endeavors. While he's leaving the cage, Anders did leave the door slightly ajar, humorously noting that money talks, but his primary focus is on a well-deserved retirement and maintaining his health. What an incredible career for Eryk Anders. But before we go, let's take a lightning-fast look back at all the top stories we covered today. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. What a show! We saw Kevin Vallejos rise in the featherweight ranks, Amanda Lemos face a tough challenge, Aljamain Sterling prepare for a pivotal fight, and Eryk Anders call it a career. Don't miss another moment of the action, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.